And I know that every Sunday we have different people here, and every person here is on their own unique spiritual path. But whatever reason you think brings you here, it's really your soul, it's your spirit that brings you here this day. And we celebrate that through recognizing this power and this presence that we call and know as God. There's an affirmation on the bulletin, in your bulletin and on the screen. I invite you to share that together with me now. There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotence. And then our mission here at Unity of Edgewood together. We are an inspiring, inclusive spiritual community exploring and expressing our highest potential and divine nature. So I invite you to join the hand of one near you, or to join your hands and close your eyes as we open in a time of prayer. The song said, "Turn on your heart light." This morning we come together and we become aware of what is always true. And yet in the hustle and bustle of life, sometimes we forget that we're really this spirit, one expression of the one, and that we all draw our life from this one power, this one presence, this one spirit that animates every living form. But it's up to us to turn on that awareness and to remember, to turn on our heart, our mind, and to remember the truth of who we are, and to give that blessing to each and every other life and form of life, to remember that they too are an expression of this one. And when we remember this, everything becomes lighter and brighter. We have now become a channel of love, and we are being this way rather than being in the way. This day we celebrate this. We celebrate the Father and the Father presence in our life. And for the sacred time of connecting, we're truly grateful and give thanks. Thank you, God, and so it is.
I missed you guys. Boy. I have. I've missed you a lot. And those Sunday mornings when I'd wake up and think about you guys and roll back over and go back to sleep, my heart hurt. It's really nice to be here this morning, and it's very nice for Darlene to invite me to come back. It's just a year later, almost exactly one day short of a year since I left, and since I left, I haven't got an earring. I didn't get any tattoos. None of that stuff. I did get a bracelet, though, so that's kind of nice. But other than that, no, not much has changed in my life, and a ton of things have changed in my life. And so I probably will cover a little bit of that. I want to tell you today, I'm not going to croon any Frank Sinatra songs, so you don't have to worry about that. Carrie's here to take care of that part of it. And I do have, I sort of, thinking about a year later, I think I have a report today that's relevant, and I want to begin my lesson with a YouTube clip that some of you may have seen it on YouTube. These things get passed around a lot, but it's called "Stay Calm, Dad," and I think you'll see the relevance of it.
Okay, so on a more serious note, but still joyful because everything's okay, but there was this little girl in Indiana whose father started to have chest pains, and he was struggling to breathe. She's 5 years old. The father calls 911 as he's starting to feel like he's in trouble. The minute 911 connects, he can't talk because he's struggling to breathe, and his 5-year-old daughter takes control. Here she is. I'll do it in pieces, but here she is talking through it.
What's wrong?
My dad can't hardly breathe.
Okay, hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 5 years old.
Okay, what's your name?
Savannah.
Okay, Savannah, hold on. I'm getting them dispatched, okay?
Okay. You need to come real fast.
Okay, Savannah, I have them on the way. Is your daddy still awake?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your front door unlocked, Savannah?
It's the front door unlocked? No.
Okay, Savannah, can you go unlock that front door for me?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry, Dad.
Okay. So she stays calm and collected while she's talking to the 911 operator. But what's so adorable is that she's giving, just getting basic information, but she's concerned that she's not really dressed for when the firemen get there.
Can you ask him if this has ever happened before?
Has this ever happened? No. So far, so good. He's so awake.
Hey, ask him if he has any kind of chest pain.
Do you have any chest pain? Yes.
Okay.
This is his first time.
Okay. I got him on the way, so...
Okay. We're in our jammies. And I'm in a TikTok, so I'll have to get dressed.
Okay.
I know what I'm going to wear, but he really needs oxygen real fast. Yes, the door's unlocked.
Okay.
Fantastic. So fantastic. And I love when she keeps saying, so far, so good. She says that several times throughout it, and that's probably something her mom always says.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was telling the guys here that when I was about 10 or 11 years old, I started babysitting for a little girl down the street that was about 5 years old. And the first time I babysat for her, I said, okay, it's time to go to bed. And she said, okay, march. But I thought, well, that's what her mom says to her. So anyway, the 911 operator wants to make sure that Savannah stays with her father until the ambulance gets there because she still wants to make sure she puts on a different outfit.
Okay.
So you still doing okay, Savannah?
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay.
I'll be in my room and I'll be putting on,
Say, Savannah, I want you to stay there with your daddy, okay?
okay.
I need you to make sure that he stays awake, so...
Oh, okay. I got that. And we have a dog that's really, small.
So he's friendly?
He's friendly.
Okay.
He kind of barks.
He kind of barks? That's all right, though.
You, come on. Damn, it's on the way. Come on, Lulu. Come here.
Is your dad okay still?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, so good. Stay calm, Dad.
Now, that is not about the cutest thing you've seen. And the interesting thing about that is that, some of the events in our life that show up kind of out of the blue. Most of the events, they're by accidents or we call them accidents, if you will. And there's circumstances that can't be predicted, and those circumstances, because of the way we might show up, end up showing up differently in our experience. Can you imagine the potential of that event in this 5-year-old girl's life and how she showed up in that experience? Her dad's going to play her that thing for the next 25 or 30 years, every time. Remember back when, because it had a happy ending, because she showed up. She was present. She was able to be there. And I think that's how most things are in our experience. This past month, about a month ago, the whole crew, all the kids and grandkids, everybody went back for my son Jordan's graduation in Chicago. And he graduated from Columbia College with a bachelor's in fine arts post-film production, which is basically editing. And so his being at Columbia was a fortuitous accident. It was a moment that we showed up at a college fair, and this fellow was from Columbia, and he was just so compelling that you couldn't not just feel the energy that was there. And so he ended up going to Columbia College, and it was 4 great years. And we went back to the graduation. And Columbia College it's a liberal arts school. It's one of the largest in the country, and they do theater, music, and film are their primary focuses, and then all of the related professions that go along with that. And so the students put on the graduation. And this incredible group of talented students put on this incredible performance, and it was in a fine art or a performing arts, like a gymnasium. I must have held 5,000 or 6,000 people, and then there were 2,000 graduates. So